So, hello everyone. Uh, Good evening, my connects, my friends, my peers, my colleagues, and last but not the least, my students. So, I know that you all are excited because Holi is around the corner. I'm also a bit excited, but due to certain medical restriction, this time I won't be able to participate. But my blessings are there with you, okay? And during the time of playing Holi, be safe, play safe, and make your environment clean. So now today's topic is bit complex and complicated, and you all know whenever I make content by means of verbal communication, it carries a diversified portfolio. This time also there won't be any exception. Now let me tell you that why I'm going to make this video, because for the past few days while exploring my LinkedIn account, I have encountered more than 20 times one question, that which one is important for us, LinkedIn profile or our resume. Now the time, this time in which we are living is very much complex and complicated. So within a blink of an eye you cannot give any categorical answer, and you cannot be objective while you are dealing with this type of topic. You have to be elaborative, you have to be subjective. But I'm telling you, I'm going to share my thought process with you in a precise fashion. Actually what happens, when I start talking I get engrossed into it, and consequently the video get extended and elongated. So I'm very sorry for that, but today I'm going to keep it short and precise, okay? So even if I can't, then I know that my 15 subscribers are there. They're going to love me and they're going to endure till the end. They're going to listen to me carefully till the end. So I love you all, and I have a dream that from 15 one day I'd be having 1.5L subscribers. So until and unless you have a dream, you can't profess your dream. So at first be a believer, then an achiever. So at first you have to have the dream, then after that go for a mission, then after that vision the mission. That's what my concept is. So today I'm going to talk about LinkedIn profile versus resume. Before diving into the topic, let me tell you what LinkedIn profile is. Now LinkedIn profile actually is a professional platform where a person shares his professional outlook holistically. By means of that we can understand his professional mindset, by means of that we can understand his professional zeal, his professional zest. At the same point of time, what actually he is delivering to the company, even if he is not delivering to the company, what he is planning to deliver to the company. Now if I consider the relationship between an employer and an employee right now let me tell you one thing, that today I'm making this video, and I told you already the time is very complex and complicated. And we are in the age of evolution, okay? Now and then, every now and then, the evolution is, what to say, dominating us rather. So today my talk would be rational and relevant for you. Tomorrow it might not be rational and relevant. But still, when I have started, let's proceed. So what happens, by means of LinkedIn profile, as it's a professional platform, we can understand or we can figure out his professional outcome, his professional mindset, his professional goal, even how much he is delivering to the company by seeing his profile. If he is regular into the LinkedIn profile, only we are talking about them, those who are regular in the LinkedIn profile. We are not talking about them, those who comes once in a blue moon just in order to show their face. We are not talking, or we are not considering that particular sect of people. Let me be very clear with that. Fine. So now the employer, now what is the relation between employer and employee nowadays? Now employer, because they are responsible for emotional and financial appraisal. It's very much instinctive for them that they are going to expect something out of you. What they expect your devotion, determination, dedication. At the same point of time, they expect time out of you. They expect that how much time professionally you are devoting to the company, whether you are putting your effort, that one is secondary, but are you willing to put that effort? That means, are you willing to do it honestly? That's what they observe. Even the principal, because I hail from an education sector, I am telling you, the principal here actually would be acting as an employer. The principal also, they observe the effort, that whether Utsav has the zeal and zest or not, or whether Utsav is very very much sharker or not. Everything they observe. And I'm telling you with utmost honesty that nobody in this world, I'm talking with respect to the employer, that means with respect to principal and the employer, nobody wants a person who is a sharker. They want a person who actually would be putting his or her effort with dignity and with 100% honesty. Final outcome, final outcome is dependent on various factors. Even the employer also, they know. Even the principal, they also know that. But what they want, or what actually they want out of their employee, that how much time the employee is devoting, how much professionally engrossed that employee is towards his or her organization. That means, even if he is not delivering, whether he is putting an effort or not. Fine. So this is one chemistry. Now if I consider this chemistry as a rubrics or as a parameter, then LinkedIn profile is carrying an immense value. Because now let me talk something about our resume. Our resume actually gives us, or gives the HR an idea about what we are capable of doing of. Like, say for example, I am a teacher, I can teach biology, I can teach chemistry, I can teach English, I can teach communication skill, I am a motivational speaker, I can motivate people, I can drive people, I can direct people, many things I can write. Okay, hell of a things I can write. But how they are going to figure out? Are they going to take the demo that, okay, Mr. Utsavde, you are a motivational speaker, so give us some motivational speech? It does not happen like that. Okay, in corporate, already in my content, if you check or if you have a sneak peek on my profile, in corporate, how the interview goes on: aptitude followed by open-ended question, GD, extempore, and HR negotiation round. And in education sector, I'm telling you the interview process for high league schools: subject test, demo, subject test, HR negotiation round, or the salary negotiation round, which is also known as HR round. Now it depends on the discretion of the HR. I'm telling you, HR, they're having the immense potential, or they're having the immense power when it comes to selection. Do not underestimate the HR. That's why in my previous video I told that we both are complementary to each other. Why I said that? Because if they wish, they can eradicate your candidature. And being an HR, I'm telling you with sheer confidence. So that's why it comes at last. So if you consider the LinkedIn profile, suppose they can't ask me that, Mr. Utsav, please talk something which is very much motivational. But if they plunge into my LinkedIn profile, I have plethora of content in my LinkedIn profile by which they can figure out that yes, he is a motivational speaker, he is a social activist, his lectures are there in relation with CAIE biology, in relation with CIE chemistry, and he is socially aware. At the same point of time, he is quite competent when it comes to debate. At the same point of time, he can pen down poetry. Fine. And students, I'm telling you, considering today's time, considering this time, a day to come, if the time continues, if the time continues in the same momentum, a day to come when we don't need to carry the resume, we only need to carry, or we only need to send our LinkedIn profile ID either to the HR or to the chairman or to the director. Fine. So this is the thought process. Now, as a whole, holistically, always I will buy LinkedIn profile over my resume, because resume actually, it tells you the tale. It tells you the tale that what you are capable of, that you can do this, you can do that. And LinkedIn profile is all about how you're executing that. Say for as example, I can claim myself as a stupendous teacher when it comes to chemistry. Say for as example, I am teaching valency. Okay, so I have written over there also that communication skill, valency, these, that, I have written in my CV. But how they are going to believe that? They are going to take the demo? Of course they are going to take the demo. But before that, if they can figure out my stature by seeing a sample lecture or the sample real class lecture, then they would be having, they means I just wanted to address the HR, I just wanted to address the director as well as the chairman, followed by the principal. Then they can have a subtle idea that okay, this is the level of a teacher. Already your 60 to 70% job done. Fine. If you can portray your LinkedIn profile in a proper fashion, if you can portray, or if you can sell yourself, this is all about selling. This age is about selling, I'm telling you. Like, I'm telling you, I was in dire need of job. Fine, I was in dire need of job, and I started showing my whatever I have inside of me. I started showing my inner potential, and by the grace of God, I'm getting the response. I'm getting the response not because this is the end of the session, because of the sheer adroitness, because of the technical finish, I'm getting the response. Okay, so the conclusion is, of course, LinkedIn profile matters a lot if you consider the recent time. Again, I repeat or I reiterate, resume or CV tells you the tale, but it is unable to profess your execution. Whereas through LinkedIn, you can showcase your execution in relation with the demo lecture or real class lecture, in relation with the poetry, in relation with the content creation, in relation with whatever you are good at. So this is all about the relative comparison between resume and LinkedIn profile. And again I repeat, if this continues, then a time to come when only we have to share a LinkedIn profile with the HR or with the chairman or with the director. That I had done in my former school. You will not believe. I only sent my demo lecture and my LinkedIn profile, and consequently I got the job of an academic consultant. And that school is having 1,000 boarders. So the school which is having 1,000 hostelers, that school can't fall under, can't fall under the school which would be lying in mediocrity, right? So always, always, this time, in this time, considering the time frame, I will buy LinkedIn, or I will choose LinkedIn profile over resume. Thank you very much. Take care and have a safe and nice Holi. Again, do not pollute the environment.